Hi class, I'm Emerson Sengel, giving you my response to the essay, The Structure of Evolution, written by William Shelton. In his article, he brings up the idea that evolution and religion are related somehow. It all started in the University of Cambridge 3 years ago when the speaker at fellowship brings up the idea of evolution, and he sees it as the explanation of how animals and humans develop. But then he takes a bigger step, and then he brings up how evolution is also biological. Biological evolution? Ooh. Now the next question is, to what extent is biological evolution true? Well, William Shelton turns to one of his friends, Robert Wright, the author of The Evolution of God, and he claims that evolution of the mind led to religion. And Nicholas Wade, a reporter from the New York Times, agrees that I quote, "Natural selection also explains rather well how religious behaviors would have conferred such advantages on early human societies that it became a part of human nature." Basically saying that people chose to be in religions, and the strongest religion survived, and it impacted them in their human societies. But then Wright thinks of religion as not a mental mechanism designed by natural selection. And he also believes in the idea of cultural evolution, where religion is passed person to person, and somewhere along the way, the words change to better fit society's needs. As for my response, I like to start off that I'm a religious person myself, and I believe in God, and I'm not really a big fan of evolution. But then this essay gave me some new ways to look at things. First of all, when Simon Morris sees evolution as an explanation of human and animal development, I agree with that. Because like giraffes with their long necks and those finches that Darwin was experimenting, they all went through physical evolution. But then when Robert Wright says that the evolution of the mind led to religion, that's where I begin to think. I believe that God was the one who created our minds, and I would never in a million years think that some genius brought up someone so powerful like God. And then when Nicholas Wade says his quote about natural selection also explains rather well how religious behaviors would have conferred such advantages on early human societies that it became part of the human nature, I somewhat believe that because, put it this way, say there was a murder that took place, and then the suspects was a Christian and an atheist. Who would you believe? You would believe the Christian, and that shows how that religion would survive longer. And then Wright brings up cultural evolution, and I believe that too, because the Word of God has been passed down from generations to generations. So somewhere along the way, I feel that it may have been changed a little to fit some people's needs. But overall, I'm not for biological evolution, but I do not strongly oppose. But yeah, biological evolution.